Okay, one thing I did want to show you about the GarageBand AutoTune real quick is press E to get to that, right? We got track, and you're gonna normally go ahead and limit the key, enable flex, scoot that up, right? So what that did was right here, when we look at region, it should have did this. Boom. This should have came on. Sometimes it don't come on. You got to turn it on. Sometimes you don't want it on. And for this particular song, I did not want it on. So we take that off. Make sure you take that off. And also, when you get to the GarageBand track, make sure you turn this echo and this reverb off as well. Because even if you just got it on at 0, it still is engaged. It's still being processed in the chain. We don't want it to be processed in the chain at all. So that's just something I just wanted to cover real quick. So yeah. Okay, so all right, let's wrap it up. We pretty much got everything done, but on that last mastering of the second rough draft, I heard some things I didn't like in the mix. And that's what mastering should do. It should bring out the rest of the song for you, right? So some of the things that I fixed was I changed the panning back to how I had it originally, and I moved some elements around so they sound a little better. This is the vocal chain for the intro. I put the saturation knob on there. So that's another VST that you can download and use for free. It's going to be super helpful. And what I did was put this plug in, this effect right here. I put this on the lead vocals. I just did a small amount. The lead vocal in the intro, right? So I just did a small amount because I really don't like saturation that much. I don't think it adds any discernible elements or changes to it to me. But some people like to add a little grit, a little roughness to it, and that's what the saturation does. And I think it did bring out the vocal just a little bit, but make sure you play around and train your ears to hear what these plugins are doing, what these effects, these VSTs are doing. They got 3 different names. They're all the same thing. VST is the file type. So that's why you're gonna hear VST, because that's the file type of a plugin. And what a plugin does is add effects to your vocals, to your signal that you recorded. So so check that out. So check that out when you get a chance to mess around and find out all the free plugins that you can download and install on your DAW and use. That's very important, actually. And another thing that's important while you're doing your mixing is to do the rough drafts, fix the rough drafts. You should be doing 3 rough drafts. You should be your first rough mix, your second rough mix, and your third rough mix. After that, you can pretty much call it your final, but what you want to do is send it to the client or the artist to go ahead and get the final say so, because they may have one more thing to add, or they don't like what you did in those 3 rough mixes. So, you can go ahead and tweak it real quick one last time. But as a professional, you want to go ahead and give it 3 good tries and 3 good corrections, like I did. And another pro tip is change from headphones to a speaker, to the computer speaker. Hear it in different environments. If you got a car, go to your car and hear it. If you got a sound bar at home, use your sound bar. If you got a sound system at home, use that. If you got a sound system in your car, use that. Use a better speaker than your phone. But yeah, so I want you to hear the mix one last time. This is what we got. Some other tweaks, actually. Some other tweaks I made right here on the master track. I went ahead and turned the limiter off. I felt like the limiter was holding the song back. So I went ahead and turned it off. And like I told you, I put the saturation knob onto the lead vocals. And what else did I do as far as change? I think I may have turned some reverb down on the supports right here, the the doubles and things. What else did I do? I moved these 2 pieces at the end. I moved those up so they could sound a lot better coming out. And I also did a little volume automation. To get to this automation right here, you're gonna press A on your keyboard in GarageBand. You're gonna press A. That's how I did that. And the first thing you're gonna click, and then you're gonna do some dots. And these dots create some sections where you can lift it up and turn the effects on based on the time that it appears in the song. So yeah, something like that. So yeah. And you can do that with use automation with different effects besides volume. So that's a basic introduction to some mixing and mastering. So I hope this helped your process a little bit. And I guess one last tip: Control and Z or Command and Z is your best friend. Learn the keyboard shortcuts for undoing and redoing things, saving things. Figure out how to use those to make your workflow a lot smoother, a lot easier, a lot faster. So this is what we have, y'all. Let's listen to it. Well,
RP all the real ones out this bit, man. Yeah, I miss y'all, nigga, for real, bro. Yeah. Too dead Lil Kane shit, nigga. Nah, for real. Graffiti. Yeah. Two different Lil Kane. I'm in my own lane. They think I'm insane. I roll up my pain. I'm a part of the game. If you get what I'm saying, but I'm still standing on. But I'm still standing on. Two different Lil Kane. I'm in my own lane. They think I'm insane. I roll up my pain. But I'm still standing on. But I'm only in it for the profit. This a Birkin bag, fuck a wallet. Got a chicken head for the noggin. If it drip in the crowd, you can spot it. On the road, ain't no way you can stop it. I was down on my dick, so I pop shit. I don't work, I just like the deposits. No more winning shopping, I can cop it. Pick it ring, then I still don't like wearing the bling. I like showing my ass when I sing. My did it, I catch in my dream. And I done it, switch up on the team. Yeah, I say it's solid, no motion, no money, check my status, Two different Lil Kane. I'm in my own lane. They think I'm insane. I roll up my pain. I'm a part of the game. If you get what I'm saying, but I'm still standing on. But I'm still standing on. Two different Lil Kane. I'm in my own lane. They think I'm insane. I roll up my pain. But I'm still standing on. Yeah, I'm still standing here. Yeah, I'm still standing here.
So boom, that's the mix right there, y'all. I'm trying to tell you, I like how that sound for my brother right there, Kane. Shout out to Kane, Graffiti ENT. Yeah, no motion, no money on. I'm over here working, man. I know I ain't showing up to the places I need to be, but check it out. I'm showing up for y'all. If you like what I did, make sure you do your due diligence and support a nigga however you see fit. I like how that sound. I might say that for now on. But check it out, man. I appreciate it for sure. And we're gonna keep it professional. Make sure you get this to your client. We can get it. Hey, look, boom. We're gonna do some comparison. We're gonna move on to the next song. I think it sounds good. We're gonna do the mix. We're gonna do the mastering. For as far as the mastering, as you can tell, we're using the band lab for the mastering. I'm gonna put all the links to the tools in the bottom of the comment section, not the comment section, but in the description, right? Put all the links to everything. That's a lot of work. You see, it's a lot of work doing this stuff. You see all the things I'm listing? So mixing, mastering, recording the video. I had to learn something new about aggregate devices and drivers, a black hole driver for the recording of a YouTube video. This is my first time doing it, so it took me a little time. I made a lot of mistakes, but I also learned a lot. And that's what I want you to do with your mixing and your mastering, your trading, and your paper trading in the stock market and life in general. I want you to embrace failure early so you can win quicker. You know what I mean? So maybe you're a natural. Hey, that's good too. But stay focused and stay serious about your craft and the things that you feel like you provide to the world as a gift. So, man, it's been real, man. Yes. It's the DOC, man. I'm going to see you when I see you on the next one. So we're going to be doing 2 more songs. And then I'm going to be doing my own stuff. So y'all can see how I get down with my own music. Got some content to put out. Appreciate you. But yeah, man, make sure you follow me. Do your due diligence to support me how you see fit. Yeah, so I'm doing the mastering for the Rough Mix 2. In this mix, in Rough Mix 2, what I did, some of the changes was, I believe I adjusted the AutoTune, and I also I panned the doubles, the supports, the mids, and all those right there. Everything that wasn't the lead vocals, I panned those to the opposite side I thought I heard some. Remember I was telling you I had the headphones on backwards and I liked how it was sounded. And then, you know, hey, you hear something, then you don't hear it again. Then you don't know. But anyway, so going through this mastering process, as you can see, we uploaded on up to bandlab.com/mastering. We going through the motions, seeing which one we like. Can you hear the difference? Because I cannot hear the difference because I don't think I recorded the audio to this screen recording. But that is fine. Look, you still got to do it. You still got to go through this step. I know you're thinking, why he doing so many rough mixes? Because it was something you didn't do. It was something you didn't hear. And we in garage, man. That's why. You feel me? So, and I told you I wanted to give you, this is going to be a professional type deal now. So professionally, this is what you need to do. Give yourself a good shot at making the mix sound the best you can. The first time you work through the process. And that's why we do 3 rough mixes before we even give it to the client. You know what I mean? Okay, when they leave the studio and whatever rough mix you got then, you can send it to them, so they can have something to hear. But when they leave, I need you to go do 2 more rough mixes. And then let them hear that and then allow them to have their correction. Boom. And then after that first correction, you got to start paying me some money now. Some extra money. You feel me? That's how you mix for real. So, yeah, man. I do this because I think this is a solution for you. And I want to be solution oriented. And I appreciate you for watching so far. So that is the rough mix too. I went ahead and downloaded that thing. I don't know if we're going to be able to hear it or not, because I know for sure I changed it again, because on that rough mix 3, I went ahead and did some more things. And as you're about to see, you really have to be delicate and take your time with it if you want your stuff to sound right. In GarageBand. Remember, we started with Studio One. We took the recording from there. We recorded in Studio One with the high quality microphone, the Blue Ember microphone, just $100, y'all. This the very one right here. Go get you one. The interface, PreSonus audio box. Got the burps, cuz. PreSonus audio box, right? Got that rocking. With the headphones, the PreSonus headphones as well. So, and then we got PreSonus Studio One. So that's kind of the vocal chain for that, right? And so what I should do and what I will do is go through the vocal chain of that first mix. I'm gonna do that when I mix Yasir's song in Studio One. So we're gonna start that series off with me breaking down the vocal chain and what I found to be useful in Studio One, kind of like an introduction, and then we're gonna finish that portion of the series with me mixing in Studio One, with me mixing from scratch, with Yasir's song. So I hope y'all like the song. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, or don't do it. I don't really get. I'm just playing. Look, you don't have to like. You don't have to comment. You don't do subscribe. Don't do what you feel is comfortable. Do what you're comfortable with doing to support me. You feel me? I forgot how I said it. I figured it out. It's been a long series. I've been doing this for a couple of days, y'all. Look, man, appreciate y'all, man. It's the DLC. We're gonna get on to the next video. Next video of me just going into GarageBand, giving you more tips and tricks, doing a little more editing, doing a little more gang staging, a little more perfecting the mix a little more. Think I changed some things around, added some things. Yeah, so yeah, you constantly gotta give yourself 3 good mixes. The one when you in the studio with them, or before they leave, or right after they leave, that first mix, let your ears rest. Go do another mix. You feel me? Let your ears rest. Go do another mix. Boom. Let's see what that is. I ain't hear that the first time. That's that mix. I ain't hear that the first time. And then once you do those two, you compare those two, and then you want to hear that. Then you're like, okay, maybe I can step it up a little bit. Go do one more mix. Boom. After that, yes, need to be done. Because if you did it right and you did it similar to kind of how we did it and followed the basic guidelines, you coloring outside the guidelines, ain't gonna hurt nothing. It may hurt some, but take your time and push it to the limits until the wheels fall off. But when the wheels fall off, go to a mechanic. Call AAA. Hey, yeah, man, it's the DLC. I thank you.